don't know. There we go. See if all the audio is working. I don't know. Every time it just likes to switch some stuff up on me. No, it's not working again. Hold on a second. Just gonna fix this real quick. I don't know why this isn't working. Defaults. Yes. Okay. There we go. I got that one. It switches the application. Noted. Duly noted. Alright. Alright. So last time in part 1 we were working on the what's it called? Yeah, we were working on the set here. And I decided to change it to be modular. Because then I can just grab the pieces and build from there. And if these can be used in a different shop too, if I really wanted to as well. Just gonna slightly turn that down, which I think will be actually rewarding, anyways. So each piece should connect to certain areas. By that, I mean it will connect between stuff, and they all should align very, very well with each other, which is what modular is that it can snap and align. Very simple, which is a good thing. Let's see here. I totally know what I'm talking about. I totally know what I want to say. If I can get this thing going, we can work on this. So just move it to this. Rotate Z90. No, Z negative 90. And then this is a little bit longer due to having like this piece here. So it's going to be probably very off, I believe. Let's see here. Yeah, because it's going to have the pillar there. Which I don't really want that in specific, because I think most of the pieces won't have a pillar here. So all I need to do is just sort of like limit that there. Just move that back. When I do that though, the other piece is gonna have to fix itself, and as you can see, it's not exactly lining up properly. So it just needs to be pushed like so. There we go. Now everything should be lined up, and all I need to do is join them together and go into edit mode and snap this vertex over to here, snap this one over to here, and I just need to go into options and have auto merge switched on, just so that these vertices will automatically merge together, because if I didn't do that, there would be like, I think I could show you. So I didn't do that, and I just had normal snapping, snap to it. It's just, it can get snapped back. So like the items don't get pushed back in. So it's basically just like another object, but as soon as I have that auto merge on, it will automatically merge the object into one. See, now it's just one object, and it's all one solid thing. Okay. So yeah, just this half. So these are the modular pieces. So it's this. We got the door, which technically isn't really going to be the modular piece. It's going to be able to snap into any of the door frames that so it can just get reused if I really like it. If not, it definitely can. I can just remove it and add a different door, make it look like a different store. these pieces I could just technically split up. So it would just have the frame. Because if it just had the frame, then I could put it in other places too. But for now, I think what I do want is just something basic like this. Like, this is super simple. And if it's really like a huge deal, I can even add this as one full system. Same with this. Just merge it together. And then it would just be less like having to place things around. Like here I have to place it, line it up there. This one has to be lined up there. So it's just more work. But in the end, I think it will still look the exact same. It gives you more like building blocks. Because this is like 4 long. This is 2. This is 2. Yeah. It should fit a human just fine. I did size it correctly. I do have a pillar that I like. And then on this side, I can just create like a wall that's like sort of like maybe this length, or maybe this one right here. Like I can just keep it this exact length, and then I will just build up from there. So actually, I kind of want to do that, but I do want to work on fixing, or I could finish. No, the roof part would be like probably the easiest thing to do, honestly. It's just like one slab. If I really didn't care too much about it, just put one slab. If there's going to be people up top and people walking around on top, and there's going to be like a ventilation and a AC unit up top, then maybe I would want to build some form of like actual roof where it has the drain and it's flat up there and slightly dented in for the drainage. But for now, just something super basic where I just do something like just get like a thicker building here. Line that. Past that. So like something, nothing too big here like this. Because it can be changed later for sure. And you can increment it and do half of what we have, maybe. Let's see. And then these for sure will have to like go out by a little bit. Here, let's increment that one. About half. What was that? Out by 1, 2, 3, 4. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's see here. Project snap. Ooh, what did I do? Whoopsies. So yeah, this is exactly why I like to work in the stupid ghost mode, because of that bullshit. No, increment, come back. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, now that carried over, so I have to do the same with this. But instead of incrementation, I could just go vertex and snap it simply to that. So now I'll have like a little overhang that I was wanting. And I think that's pretty much what I want to do. At some point, I do need to work on beveling everything as well, and just create some low poly, because like that's gonna look good. So what I really can do is just have it one big block once this is built to size. So it can all be modularly set up and built in this scene if I really wanted to, just to test out the sizing and make sure everything fits. That are the pieces. So just everything just can get snapped like so. Same with this one. And then the same for shit like that. And then you can just keep going over. There. And then now it's just the full building block here. And this one should also join If it's lined up good, sticks out, everything's looking fine with it, it's just a simple joint there. And then I will have to change where the actual area is, so it will snap to that. Now, the one problem that you do run into for this is if I were to carry this over, this is this piece, and if I were to try to snap it, this piece is over here, and that doesn't make much sense. So what you do need to do is scale it by, or you can just kill my thing here. -1, I think, somewhere. W. Okay, I don't know why that's not scaling. Oh, that's why. Dwee. Okay, so that's that side. There's that side. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted. There. And there you go. And then that side has the pillar and everything else. Then simply all I need to do is copy this one over as well. Move it to where it needs to go. So like roughly maybe there, and scale it. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yep, right there. And scale that one and snap it as well. There. So now I know like the length of this. So we can go into ghost mode and drag this out. Just snap it to that for now. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can just do increments 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, easy. So now we have the same length across. So we just need to figure out how long we want this building to be. And then we also need to make some modular pieces inside, like modular walls. So for that, we'll just figure out how long we want to get it. So I do want it probably roughly this length. This is like a good building block length, I think. So then I can just keep the walls going and going and going, and then we can later on, if we want it to be bigger, we can change that as well while we're here. And if that's like a big deal, we can make all of these pieces like modular or something stupid. But we want as little kit as possible for the modular. We don't want too much happening. So let's see here. We're just gonna get the size real quick, and then I can worry about this in a second. So I'm just gonna grab a cube, and I'm gonna keep the same like width as this wall here. Once I move it over there, and then yeah, so I'm just gonna shift A, cube, merge them. Okay, now they're pretty much lined up. So I'm just gonna start making sure everything is aligned properly. Snapping. I think that's like, yeah, that's a good width, I think, for now. And then we just need to figure out the height, which should all be just this height right here. So this is as tall as it should be, and then it should also have that lip that you see right there. The wall will have that lip, I think. Just for the outside piece, because the inside, it can definitely be delete that. So if we go to here, control period, we can drag the cursor, move it there, and snap it, and then rotate this. You want to freeze the translations at some point. Z, I think. Rotate Z 90. Good. So then that'll be our set right there. Oh, that looks good already. Okay, so just thinking. So this is like perfect width, But if we place it here, yeah, because just this wall here is really large on this side, as you see. Like, just this modular side on here. Like, what if we could have this the same sort of size, or if it will be too much? I think maybe just having it small, but that just means we'll have to, you know, copy and paste the hell out of it. Let's see how far we can go without it looking stupid. More modular pieces. So, nothing too large, and it's definitely a lot. Yeah, that's gonna look good. I think that's gonna look good. That's not a bad, like, cause like the convenience store doesn't need to be extremely crazy. Kind of a width do I want on it? Yeah, because it will need like a back piece to it, so maybe a little bit bigger. Just getting like the realistic proportions is always the tough part about creating modular pieces. I try to go off of references and try to base it on real life. Because I mean, realistically, you go inside, right? And then you'll have what? Either a cash register or till, or yeah, right here maybe. And then you'll have like an ATM for these convenience stores where they scam you. Oh, you forgot your money? Well, here's your convenience. And so then we'll have like the lines of candy. We would probably have like soda machines up here, which is a typical thing. So maybe like a row of 5 soda machines. So then just getting the scale of each of those based off of the person's model. Maybe the front is too big, like the windows are too fat, the door's too small, something like that. There's a lot of things that we'll have to change with this kit, but overall just getting a base block out is something that I want. So I think this width, because then it'll have like a back area where I'll have like a safe, staff room, a storage room, because the convenience store is going to have like a little storage area, even if they have a small amount of stock. Yeah, so I think this, we can limit that and then just get a corner piece. However, the other issue now that we're running into here is the fact that the corner piece that I want on this end will not have the pillar, because it doesn't have the front here, which is the nice little design that I added. So this is like attached to the frame of the door, or not the door, the window, just so it looks nice, right? So if we move this here, we're gonna have to create another piece that acts as the same. So it's all dependent. So we can have it, because it might be a little bit off, because it would need to be the same width here as this one, because if I don't do this and then I just do this size, it's probably gonna have a little gap. So it needs to be this size all the way around. So we can just grab one of these pieces and just sort of match this up. So usually what I do, just like so. And then we're just gonna go into this mode. I'm gonna get out of that editor. Back here, line this up. All these pieces are gonna just kind of be deleted, and then I'm just gonna add like the overhang here. Or it's dependent. Maybe I just won't have the overhang all the way around. So that's where like a lot of planning will have to come in, right? So probably have on the inside, more than likely, there's going to be like a wall here. Like I'm thinking just like a slight wall for the machines, like the pop machines, to go into it, and then maybe like a little storage or walk space. But you don't need to see that. It could just sort of be there. Because realistically, if you were at a grocery store, it would be here. In a convenience store, there would be no walkway. The person would stock from the front, but it would be connected into the wall. Okay. So then I would just copy paste this and then rotate this. Come on, rotate. Is it 90? Yeah, 90 for this one now. So these two pieces. So I can start hiding some of these just so I can see a little bit. And naming conventions is your friend when you're doing this shit. So for now, that will hide. 25. I'm just going to push this forward so I can actually see. And now, you see how that's like, that's very off? Yeah. So that's off, even when I did this piece. So I'll unhide 25. And the reason for that is the fact that the pillar is longer than the actual piece there. So just make sure everything lines up good. I'm gonna hide that again, and then we're going to just boop, like that. And then now we're gonna have to join these two pieces again together, and we will do that same snapping method to snap these two together. Hello? Thank you. Okay, so now we have that piece. Is that correct? Yep. So now we have this corner piece that we can use over here now. And we can unhide 25 and bring that back. There we go. So this is what our set pieces are going to look like. One moment. 90. Move this forward. So that's in the front. We're going to move the... There we go. There we are. So our pieces for modularity will consist of the window, the door frame. So that'd be 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different wall types. That shouldn't be too awful. Definitely the size can be changed at any moment. So I can remove any one of these if it's too long in the back. So I don't like the back can be definitely changed. And then these should all fit each piece up here. Still. So that's good. This piece should fit all the way along from this side and that side on this piece as well, which is really good. Let's see here. Yeah, and then this can just go all the way around. Usually there would be a door here, but that's fine. We'll probably need some other like modular pieces, definitely for the inside as well. So this will be a little bit more well thought out stuff as in the future too. But I do for this piece want. Do I want a trim? I think maybe I should have the trim going all the way around. Yeah, because it would look kind of boring if I didn't, and it wouldn't really match with everything else. So this matches. There's no creepy design. This is here. I mean, I guess what I could do is make this in a way where I could keep copying over. That would look weird. I think what I'm just going to do to get the size is just go something like that. Just move it, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the end there. So just make sure it's that. increment it. Zoom in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And snap back to vertex. There we go. And then I think I did that right. I don't think I did that right. Oh yeah, it has to be 1, 2, 3, 4 from here. Oh, increment. Okay, undo that. 1, 4. That was incremented from 4. There we go. Now that should be sticking out the same sort of length. And that should be safe all the way around. So that's our like entire width of the convenience store. So it should look like that once it's done. Those pieces should go all the way around. There we go. And that's the store. Super simple. But yeah, no, this piece will get changed and have that thing at the top. Same with this one, so we can do that real quick. It's like the simplest fucking thing. So there's multiple ways I could do this. One is just changing this height down of the face here and moving it down here, and then just extruding it up, and then grab that face and extrude this forward. But sometimes it gets a little bit messy on the inside, so I'm just gonna have a look on the inside just to make sure things aren't looking fucking weird. Nope, it's looking good. So that's how I want it. I don't want extra faces. Sometimes some programs, not naming any, Maya likes to, whenever you extrude things, create hidden faces inside, and it just looks really wrong. But yeah, no, that extruded right. All these can get deleted now. So this should be the correct size of everything. So it's just, we get this, and then as we place this into the world, everything else will base on it and snap into each piece. And each piece, and it goes all the way around, and then it reaches here, and they should all snap together. Hopefully. They should all snap perfectly to one another. If they were all done right, then we shall see once we get it in engine and see how it looks. So these should snap to this piece. Perfect. Just like so. So yeah, everything was aligned correctly. Sweet. This is what I love about modularity. And if you do it in the correct measurements, everything should match up. Let's see here. I'm going to move this down. And then we're going to extrude this up. And then we are going to... What I do want to do is probably just extrude this one out. And just grab this as reference. Bring it here. And pass that. And then rotate. Come on. Rotate Z. 90. Boom. Push it forward. So we'll go forward. Come on. Snap. Okay, why are you off? Come on. Snap. Okay, there we go. And then this one I can easily use as the correct base as well. So extrude that out. Boom. Easy. And then all we need to do is join these together and fix up some of the line work a bit. Or the mesh. It's going to be a little bit messy. Because we don't need this line anymore, I don't think. So we can go in and we can remove this really weird line here, because once we select, because we can get rid of the sides too, and that'll be just less geometry to worry about. Because less faces is good. So here, just remove the edges. No, not the edges. Dissolve the edges, sorry. And then I'll go into this piece. Figure out how to focus on just this item. No, I don't want to animate. Stop. Go away. Shit. I think there's like there's probably like an animate deselect, but I don't know it. Okay. So I'm just gonna hide this piece and this piece so I can see inside. These faces I'm gonna get rid of because it just adds to the geometry. And I don't want that. I just need to delete the faces itself. Now we have the inside. We also probably won't be looking underneath here. The faces of that can be removed too. And then I can also remove that face and that face. There we go. Just cleaning up. Cleaning the geometry. And then I like looking inside, making sure that's connected properly. Case it is. That's good. So this piece is nice and clean now. Now if I was going to do bevel, I probably would maybe keep that, because if I go here and I actually bevel it, it probably won't work very well. Let's see. Yeah, see, that won't work. So at any point, if I do want to bevel it, make it a higher poly, make it more detailed, so on and so forth, or yeah, I can do that by just pretty much filling it back in. All right, and then our main piece here, our number one. I'm gonna just double check, and I'm also going to get rid of this added. No, this added face can be kept. This one just had an exception here, apparently. I do want to just get rid of these faces here. It doesn't need these faces. And at that point, then I can also just remove that too once I do the other side. So I'm gonna just hide that real quick. Get rid of the faces. And then I'm just going to dissolve that useless edge there that doesn't need to be there, because it doesn't have the sides. There we go. Makes sense. And then unhide 25. Hide this one. Gonna get rid of the face again. Whoops, wrong thing. Faces. And then we're also gonna get rid of that slab there as well. The line should be kept on it though, I hope. Yes, okay, good. And then this face also doesn't need to be there. Good. Make sure there's no faces here. Good. And then we are going to just move this real quick just so we can see the side. There will be a specific side on the pillar here too that if you see right here, so you can see it, so I won't be removing that piece, and on the inside I won't be removing anything either. So this side's good, this side's good, because it has to be seen here. If I really cared, I could have maybe cut it down here and then it'll disappear where the frame actually is, but I don't really want that, so it can just stay how it is. But I can yeah, I think what I have is good enough. Yeah, it should be more than good enough. This, however, is not okay. We should not have endgons, so I'll be removing that. Dissolving the edge here, making sure there's, yep, there is. So we got to dissolve those two. Get rid of, whoops, I got to get rid of the vertex here. For some reason it's getting rid of the face. I don't want that. Let's see. Okay. So that's okay, I guess. That is illegal as fuck. And that should be added together. It is acting like two separate meshes inside here, which is fine, but it's just not right to do. Blender is weird. So it's just about figuring out how I want to do this. Once I remove this edge here, solve edges, this should be okay. Because I can just add a cut, like this line can just get moved here. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, so it can get moved there, I think, or is that gonna fuck some stuff up? Okay, so that's that line. That's completely different. This is this piece. It gets connected to here. And this is that piece. So if I move here, I move it there, that inside gets connected to there. And there's a triangle. Which I don't really super want. But it's because if I select all this and move this, it'll just... the entire thing will go with it, so I think that's fine. It can definitely get fixed up. I think it needs some better eyeballs later on when I'm not just trying to rush out a small little kit just to be used very quickly. So this is done. This piece is done. This piece is done. This piece is done. Yeah. So all these now can be exported. If I still have this export, that'd be great. I don't think it works anymore. Give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna switch scenes so I can download real quick. Just searching up on the internet, there's a specific add-on that I wanted to specific like I think there's like a there was a better export that I used to use. Just I don't remember what the add-on was. I do have some stuff in my downloads. Maybe I still haven't downloaded, but not the version, because I know Blender just updates and just screws with my add-ons. Let me just go through here and see what we have. So here. Just gonna go date modified. They're not meshing tools. FBX batch operation. Okay, that is exactly what I want. This batch element here. Just don't know if it got updated. Just years ago. Now I think I could probably just download what that is. Install from now it's wanted that because it's just a super simple, like, find the export, it does all the normals, and you export it, and about it being, everything's transformed to where you want it. So I don't want to change that. I'll apply the transformation and then set that as like one material ID, or it can be swapped out, so have that. I'm just gonna go back to the scene so you guys aren't like, what am I looking at? So we're just going to start actually naming everything before I do an export. So I'll just call this like conf underscore store underscore entrance underscore 01. So conf store. So we're gonna call this one com store underscore entrance underscore window underscore 01. Then actually I'll copy this. You know what? That should be fine. Yeah, I could use this one as the main piece, as long as it's the correct version. So all these will just get like copy pasted over. So this is comp store underscore 02. So that's the entrance window 02. So then everything's just getting named and moved, so I know which ones to select much easier. So this is convenience store underscore corner underscore width underscore pillar 01. Just trying to make these naming conventions as like accurate as I possibly can. Yeah. Let's see here. This one can be named. I'll save this actually. This one can be named convenience store underscore wall underscore 01. Wall underscore corner underscore 01. And then the other one, which is just going to be that one piece that I have somewhere here, which I apparently lost it. If I can find it, that'd be really important. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Okay. Yeah, and then I'll have to remove like the bottom pieces. It depends on certain things here. I think that'll be fine. You can remove the bottom if it really if I really cared about it, I would do that. For now, it's fine. So I'll just rename this underscore wall underscore 1, so we don't need that. There. So that's that piece. There's this. And then this one I'll just call roof underscore 01. So that's the roof. That roof can get sculpted later if I really cared. Make it a little bit better. And then I'll need like a little sign here. But yeah, I think that's looking good so far. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, so this one would be the convenience store underscore upper underscore entrance upper wall underscore 01. Man, these naming conventions are just gonna like confuse the shit out of me. If it's too long, that is, yeah. Com store upper wall entrance conf store entrance 01. And then this is conf underscore store underscore door underscore 01. So that's the door. This is going to be kind of the same as this, but it will just be short. Wall underscore, not the entrance this time, so this would just be 01. And then this one would be, this is not technically going to be the entrance all the way around, wall corner. And then these pieces will line up with these pieces. So these are all done. So now these can just get simply batch exported. I don't need one material ID because I'm sure later on I'll probably go through and add more material IDs to them. Or maybe I'll just, there'll be multiple materials probably on them because this brick here will be one material. This metal frame will be one. So there'll be probably two. This will just be 1, 2, 1, probably 2 depending. Maybe I'll have like a plaster in the front here and then on the top just like little asphalt. But yeah, and then the corner is just what's going to be all the way around. Yeah, it's just going to export that. Gonna switch this scene real quick so I'm not showing everybody what I'm up to right now. So these pieces can be, yeah, these can be batch rendered, and then we can put them in Unreal, and yeah, and then just like any default textures can go on them for now. You can just stay white kind of thing, maybe, or just have some sort of grid on them, and then later on I'll probably UV them and just update them with like bevels, make them look nicer. I don't think it really needs baking for such a basic thing. So I won't be baking any of the modular pieces here. So it's just pretty much textures on these models and then maybe some slight beveling so they actually look a little bit better. But yeah, just less and less, as little polys as I can use, just so it'll be very optimized for the game, which is really good. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. So work on exporting this one. We're gonna create a folder here. Where did I put that RP game? Inside here. Blender assets, store. We're going to create a new folder and call that export. And we're going to go inside, and then we're going to accept the location. And if I click export, everything should export instantly. And then what it will do is it will keep, should lock everything and just make it 1,000 times easier. Yeah, so it keeps the name, convenience store entrance 01, and then it also pretty much will fix the transform, which is right there. It'll keep the transform there. It'll keep where, I guess technically I do want the center transform, and then I'll just export that again. So every time I click this, whenever I hit center, it will just go to the center of the world with this origin and snap to it instead of me having to fiddle with it. So if I just exported this randomly here, it would be off every time I try to move it, so it would not work. So this batch export, it just makes it a billion times easier for me. So then I'll export this one. I'll export this one. This one. Does this have a name? Yeah. This one. I'll export this one. This one. This one. This one. And this one. And this one. So now I should have all of these. Holy shit. Okay. Good, 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 good. Got a lot. Okay. So now these can be put into Unreal. I'll just grab any sort of random. Just save this real quick. Make sure that's saved. Now that should be accurate. And we're going to be working in 5.4.4. I'll just go into a test level. I think it's 5.4. Yep. Okay. This is 5.4. I didn't do anything weird to this. And then I just need to think about where I'm going to place it. Let's see here. Yeah, just have a basic world. Whoa. Okay. Hello. Whoa, that's going fast. Let's get a ground going on here. Let's see. I don't know if people chatting. Nobody chatting. Very popular. All right. I'm so popular. Okay. So we're just gonna probably just going to create like a basic plane. Just move this somewhere random. What did that do? Okay, that's upside down. Okay, and make it big. So it's just gonna go here, and then just because it's going to be a test, untitled level. No, it's fine. Okay, go to here, and then I'm going to just drag and drop all of these items in here. Import all. Hopefully, it just doesn't. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, so it's just all default. Make sure blah blah blah. Yeah, I know smoothing group. I didn't worry about the smoothing group right now, but I can later. So then all these pieces can be dragged in. And this camera is moving super fast, and some of this is not correctly done. Cool. Yeah, I fucking love Blender in their cleanups. So it's missing some textures because of the normals. Fuck. And this is what also makes the batch rendering really fucking good too. Because if I make any sort of adjustments here, I can simply just click export again and then refresh, and it will just re-import it, and I don't even need to do anything else. Because usually it's like, oh, file export, blah blah blah. Here, just click export, and then it updates. So this thing is fucked up. So there's something wrong here. So this entire thing, I'll have to do like object cleanup. We'll add shade auto smooth object. Clean up, remove unused material. No, delete, global, apply. Oh, I have to go into edit mode, I think. And this is when it becomes a little bit tedious. Edit mode, mesh. I would just undo what I just did. Mesh, normal. But just Alt N here. Okay, goes to that. I don't know why it's so busted for. Simple export, re-import it. Okay, so it worked. Okay. It's really hard to friggin' see though. What do I have to do? Just go like this? Still can't see. Jesus Christ. Shading is so strong. Holy moly. I can't see the fucking color. Just have to make this white. Put some like, sure. That looks so stupid. Oh, it's not even UV'd, so that's why it looks like shit. Oh, I did that to the world. Nope, wrong thing. There. It's unlit. It's so strong. It shouldn't be that strong. Like this isn't affected that badly from it. Find this location. Use that. Is that better or worse? Like a shadow. What if I had a light? That's gonna mess it up. Add lights. Spotlight. Okay, so Jesus, it's like it's unlit. It's just, what the fuck? I don't want to unwind on solitaire. I'm unwinding my day by doing this. Shade flat. Export. Maybe. Re-import. Nope. Why is this so strong? Oh, is it because of the white? No? Okay, something's wrong with this bonking thing. What if I export just one material ID? That doesn't do shit. Smoothing, edge, re-import, Does nothing. Okay. Object. Edit mode, select all. I'll shade smooth it. That's probably why we'll need to bevel it at some point. Yeah, that's more than likely the reason why. That looks so bad. Just set that to default. These will definitely need to get UV'd. But they work. Okay, why does that one work? What the fuck? What's wrong with him? Why does this work? Okay, that camera is kind of bothering me here. Set it to like 1. Jesus. Come on, snap, please. Thank you. Cool. Oh yeah, no, I mean like the shading's fucked on this. God awful. It doesn't need this shade smooth. I'm curious why this is so messed up though. Because all the other ones, they exported just perfectly fine. Now let's see, mesh, normals. We're gonna... Oops. Yeah, that's something wrong. The normals is messed up here. Cool. Okay. Mesh. Normals. Recalculate outside. Okay. So this is correct. So a lot of this just, for some reason, needs to be flipped. Oh my god. This is so messed up. I don't know why these pieces are that broken for. There we go. So they all need to face a specific way. So if I guess come here, I can look at how these ones, they're the same. Interesting. I don't know why these would be not working then. Yeah, these normals should work fine. Okay, what happens if I go mesh, normals, flip? So which ones are technically broken that it's showing here? So this is the entrance. It's showing that the beginning two are broken. So these two are broken. Well then, flip. And then if I export these and re-import them, it should work. I don't know why the... Yeah, like these are all shaded correctly. What the fuck? Okay, this is broken. Looks like as soon as I did anything with extruding, it just dies. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a cleanup. Oh god, I fucking hate this exportation. See if that fixes the fucking problem. Nope. Man, why is this so busted? Especially that one. What the fuck, man? I hate you, Blender. Why do you do this? All I did was extrude. Why is it breaking? Even though these are all its own here, it shouldn't change anything. Fuck me, man. You know, that visual stuff does not help. Honestly, I have no idea why it's so broken. It's to do with the normals, but I don't know why the normals are just so fucked. Alt N. Export. Okay, so that's fine. So I just need to Alt N flip. Export. I'll probably fix some of it. There's that, but then, oh my Jesus. Okay, this needs. Ah! What are you so broken?
The first way is to click on the go and then flip. I'll flip. You have quite a can't do the mesh, normals, and recalculate outside. Flip also all the faces so they are facing outwards, like so. Now you can see that all of my normal.
Okay, exciting. Don't know why it won't. This is so fucking broken. Why? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I do not get it. Even if everything, some stuff is end guns, it should be fine. Might just be having to fix some stuff. Might just be about cleanup. Yippee. What do I do? Alright. How long have I been doing this for? I'll have to figure this out on my own time here. Alright. Thanks for watching for now. On my own time I think I'll fix this, but yeah, I'll just import it, make sure everything's working. For the most part. I mean, these pieces were working perfectly fine, everything's shaded nice. It's correct. I just don't know why these are so broken. I think it's maybe due to because I was starting to delete everything. I think these pieces still have the sides. So, it's fucking annoying. Anyways, thank you for watching.